today's video, I thought it would be fun to test out a mask that I found on Pinterest and tell you if it works so that you know before trying it and just have an opinion on it before you try it out for yourself, because it can be scary to just do whatever you see on Pinterest. Sometimes you don't want to just break out randomly and have it like mess up your skin or anything. So I am using honey. That's all you're going to need for this is honey, a teaspoon, a little bowl, and something to apply the honey to your face with. I'm going to use a paintbrush. This is Artist's Loft number 10 flat brush. I don't know where I got this. It was just laying around my house, so I cleaned it and I'm going to use it to apply this honey mask to my face. And I will read to you what it is I am supposed to do. So it's a moisturizing mask. The only ingredients you need is 1 tablespoon of raw honey, and this is pure honey, the Market Pantry brand. I got it from Target, so that's what I'm going to use. So the directions that are on Pinterest are: spread the raw honey on clean, dry skin. My skin is clean and it's dry. And then let sit for 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse with warm water. And it says honey draws moisture from the air into the skin and it provides long-lasting hydration. I'll keep you updated maybe in the description bar if it does provide long-lasting hydration. And then this is a good mask for me to try out because I do have very dry skin, so I'm a good testee. The pin that I'm looking at has a lot of different uses for honey, like hair highlighting and hair conditioning, but there's another one that I can test out with what I'm going to do, and it's the acne treatment. So for that, the ingredients is just raw honey, and it says apply a dab of honey to affected areas, let sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and then rinse with warm water. And it says antibacterial and antifungal properties combat bacteria that can lead to breakouts, anti-inflammatory properties calm redness and irritation. I don't have any major breakouts right now, but I don't know if you can tell. I do have this little, it was a bigger pimple, but now it's kind of just a spot. So I can see how it works with that. Like with time, I'll check back in and say if it reduced the way the pimple looked or whatnot. I'm not just going to apply a dab. I'm going to apply the honey all over my face because I am doing the moisturizing mask, but it can kind of be a multi-purpose test and see if it does help with acne. I'm going to take my little bowl and my teaspoon, and I'm going to pour just a teaspoon of this honey, and I'm going to do it over the bowl just so I don't get it all over my floor or anything, because honey is very hard to work with. And I do think I'm going to put my hair in like a quick little side braid or something just to get it out of the way, because I really don't want honey in my hair. That doesn't sound appealing to me. So like I said, I'm just gonna pour a teaspoon, and I'm kind of nervous about putting this on my face because honey is very, very sticky and just like syrupy and kind of gross. So hopefully it won't be too bad. This smells so good. It's weird because I used to hate honey. Like growing up, I couldn't stand honey. I thought it was disgusting. I thought it tasted and smelled disgusting, but I absolutely love it, and I think it smells good, and I want to eat it. I want to eat this spoonful of honey right here, so that's what it looks like, just a teaspoon of that. I'm going to put that on my face using this brush I told you about. I'm applying it straight from the spoon, but I'm holding it over that little Tupperware that I have just because I don't want it on my floor. Okay, I'm going to apply this all over my face. Whoa, that is sticky. That is incredibly sticky. Okay. It's surprising that this is like a moisturizing mask because it's so sticky. You think it would be like a mask for pulling stuff out of your skin. Kind of like a peeling off sort of mask, but we shall see how this works. Kind of hard to spread over your face because it is so thick and syrupy. And I'm weird, my T-zone gets the most dry out of anything, so I'm gonna apply more to my T-zone than to anywhere else. And it is getting applied over that pimple that I have, so we'll see how it works as an acne treatment. Oh, this is so thick. This is gross. It actually feels good once you get the initial layer on and you go back in with more. It actually feels good applying it on top of itself. I'm just going to use up the entire teaspoon on my face. Oh yeah, that feels good now. Like, the more layers you do, the better it feels. I'm also a good person to test this out on because I have very, very sensitive skin, incredibly sensitive skin, so we can see if this breaks me out or not. So it's all over my face. I feel like I look like sick or like I just got a sunburn or something. I actually do think that that's one of the uses for honey is, let me check that really quickly. It is a sunburn treatment. That's funny. And if you've ever used aloe vera for a sunburn, it just looks like a honey tinted aloe vera that's on my skin. I mean, I like the way that this looks more than the egg mask look. That one made me look crazy. So I'm going to let this sit for about 15, maybe 20 minutes. I will check back in 15 minutes and show you how it's looking, if it's hardened up or anything. I don't know if it'll harden up, and then I'm going to moisten a towel thing with really warm water and take it off and just tell you how I feel about it and if I think it's moisturizing, and just I'll give you all my thoughts then. So I'll see you in 15 minutes. Hello, it has been about 15 minutes and I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off. I know it doesn't look much different. It kind of has like spots, kind of like when you get your skin wet and it's like a splotchy, like some of it's wet and some of it's dry. It kind of looks like that. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off with warm water because it's starting to drip. Like, it was kind of funny. It was dripping off of my face and onto my skin. I was looking at my phone and it just dropped onto my legs and it started like falling. I decided not to use a little towel with hot water on it because I don't want to get the towel all gross. I'm gonna go rinse my face off with warm water and then I'll come right back and tell you how I feel about everything, but I'll be right back. Hi, I am back. I have rinsed off my face with warm water and just towel patted it dry. It feels very, very smooth. I actually like it quite a bit. I like it more than I thought I would. It was very, very moisturizing. My face does not feel dry whatsoever. And usually with rinsing my face, no matter what I do beforehand, if I rinse my face, it dries out my skin and I feel somewhat dry afterward, but my skin feels very, very soft to the touch. I honestly think that I would do that mask over and over again. My skin's so dry, I would probably do that mask like 3 times in a week. I'm not even kidding. My skin is that dry, but my skin feels really clean and soft and really, really moisturized. So I like that mask a lot. I would highly recommend doing it. I have very sensitive skin and it didn't bother my skin, so I'm pretty sure that most skin types can get away with doing this. Moisturizing things are good for oily skin because, I don't know, I think it's like sometimes your skin is lacking oil, so it produces a lot to compensate for it. So even if you have oily skin, I would try this out. This has been my favorite mask that I have tried out, probably because it's very, very moisturizing and I have dry skin, so I really, really like that, and it's really easy. You literally just need honey. I don't really have anything else to say. I will compare it to what it claims on my pin. Honey draws moisture from the air into the skin. I do feel like my skin is moisturized, and then it provides long-lasting hydration. I'll let you know if it does provide long-lasting hydration, like throughout tomorrow and throughout the week, just if my skin feels more hydrated than it usually does. As of right now, it feels more hydrated than a moisturizer usually makes it feel, so I'm very happy with that. For the acne treatment, maybe it's less red, I don't know. I don't really feel like it did all that much. Well, it feels less prominent on my skin, actually. It feels like it receded somewhat, but I don't know if it's gone tomorrow. I'll let you know. I'll just keep you updated with how the honey mask works. That's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and it answered any questions you may have had about this particular pin on Pinterest with like the uses of honey. So I hope you're having a fantastic time wherever you are and whatever you're doing while you're watching this. I hope you've just had a good day, and please subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.